Hello everyone, this is GUNDRATHI, INDIRA, PRIYADARSHINI and welcome to My Village Tales. Do subscribe if you still did not. Like, share and comment if you think this video worth a lot. Kotireddy Circle, SKR and SKR Government Degree College for Women. When the people of Kadapa hear these names, it creates an excitement in their hearts. Most people do not know the history behind these names, of course. But these names or places are bound with many memories and wonderful experiences. In fact, these names have already tied us with the weapon of love before knowing the history itself. Then, what if the history is known? My god, I am very excited. Every Indian gets goosebumps, especially women. I am pointing it before, Eyes get wet. And much more like these. I can't extend this intro anymore. Are you anxious to know more about this history? Then what are we waiting for? Come on, let's go. Firstly, what is the first thing you remember when you think of a woman? Should not cross the border at any cost. Should not raise her voice at home. The kitchen rabbit. Do not speak loudly in the public places. Education? Is it that necessary to educate a girl? Unfortunately, these were the things which come into people's mind in those days. But having such tough days, there was a woman who was Rudrama Devi in adventure, Jhansi Lakshmi Bai in courage, Savitri Bhai Phule in helping, Mother Teresa in showering love towards others. God has created a divine power having all these virtues, and the power is named as Ramasubbamma. Mr. Kotireddy was adding colors in every step of Ramasubbamma. This most respected couple stood as a testament to SKR and SKR Government Degree College, alias Sri Kotireddy and Srimati Kotireddy Government Degree College for Women. Okay, let's get into the key point now. Those were the days when it was a sin for women to cross the border of their own house. Those were the days when women were considered wrong if they spoke loudly. Those were the days when ignorance and inequality was weakening the female race vertically. Ramasubbamma is an ideal woman who expressed feminine power. She is the wife of freedom fighter, social reformer and honest politician Kadapa Kotireddy. When India was languishing in darkness, Ramasubbamma has been a guide for many women who were languishing in darkness. She was able to influence many women with her own intelligence. She played a key role in the freedom struggle with nationalist sentiments and attributed the rise of Indian women to the British Empire on those days. Ramasubbamma was born in 1902 to Konudala Ramachandra Reddy and Achamamba, residents of Suddapalle, Jamalmadugu Mandal, Kadapa district. As far as she could imagine, the conditions in India were insurmountable. She did not compromise on the same life. In the words of her family members, she learned about the aspiration for independence and the ongoing struggle, nurtured national feelings within herself. It was during this sequence that she came to know about Tanguturi Prakasham Pantulu. His patriotism was greatly influenced by her. Also received inspiration, but she did not get the chance to prove it. There comes the moment. In 1917, she married Kadapa Kotireddy at the age of 15. By then, Kotireddy was looking for independence for the country, with plenty of nationalist sentiments. Kotireddy recognized her mind and her courage. He understood that she was not just an ordinary housewife. At the same time, family friends also encouraged Ramasubbamma to fight for independence. Above all, Ramasubbamma is ready to make any sacrifice for the country with the goodwill of her husband Kotireddy. On the other hand, there was a little disappointment that she was not able to speak English. Because the freedom struggle is not about one region, right? That is the national struggle. Language is necessary to move forward together with the competence of all regions. So, he took special care and taught her English. He later led her along in the national movement. In the national movement, by the year 1921, Ramasubbamma had passed in speaking English. In the same year, She joined the Congress and took part in the national uprising. Ramasubbamma worked with dedication. She traveled with her husband to different parts of the country as part of the national movement. Language was not an issue, so she was able to discuss the situation with leaders in all regions. The Simon Commission was deported on February 3, 1928. Protests against it took place in Madras. Citizens of Madras flooded the streets as patriotism erupted. Tanguturu Prakasham Pantulu, Kadapa Kotireddy, Ramasubbamma were in the protesters. British soldiers indiscriminately opened fire to stop a protest near the Madras High Court. One of the heroes was killed in the shooting. No one knows who he is. Ramasubbamma valued with her own eyes. The white soldiers were furious to be deposed. The atrocities of British soldiers did not stop despite the loss of life. Those found were crushed and fired upon as they were found. In this situation, Prakasham Pantulu modified the thought and wrote, "Who is that white man? Burning my people! If you dare shoot me!" He unbuttoned his shirt and showed his heart to the British soldiers. Roaring like a lion, the sight left an indelible mark on Ramasubbamma's heart. Heard about Tanguturi since childhood, she has seen that bravery with her own eyes now. At that moment, she decided alone in her mind, there is no need to hesitate when it comes to sacrificing one's life for the country. Our lives must knock down many heroes. Ramasubbamma adhered to this decision for the rest of her life. In Salt Satyagraha, on March 12, 1930, Gandhi, along with 79 other Satyagrahas, started a Satyagraha march at the Sabarmati Ashram. Their destination is Dandi, a coastal village in Gujarat, 390 kilometers away. Thousands of Satyagrahas stood in solidarity with Gandhi as newcomers joined the march every day. Ramasubbamma was one of them. She enthusiastically embarked on a Satyagraha march. Sarojini Naidu, Ponaka Kanakamma, Dronaraju Lakshmi Bayamma, Duvuri Subbamma, Unnava Lakshmi Bayamma, Durga Bayamma, Prakasham Pantulu, patriots like Bolusu Sambamurthy, Bhogaraju Patabi Sitaramaya, and Kala Venkat Raulu joined the Satyagraha. Together with all of them, Ramasubbamma went ahead in the movement. Part of this was going forward with various competitions such as songs and bhajans. As we all know, the music composed by Vishnu Digambar Paluskar is the favorite of Gandhi.
Raghupati Raghav Raja Ram Patita Pavan Sita Ram Ishwar Allah Tere Naam Sabko Sammati De Bhagwan.
The song was enthusiastically followed by the movement. Ramasubbamma later fondly shared these unique memories with her loved ones. As a result of hard work, the hard-working mentality, the relentless work without procrastination methods made Ramasubbamma an inspiring woman. In this order, she also got the opportunity to perform various responsibilities. In December 1938, Ramasubbamma was elected president of Kadapa District Board on behalf of the Congress Party. This post is highly prestigious. Ramasubbamma became the first woman to be elected to this post in the whole of India. She proved her mettle by effectively holding the position she was given until 15th August 1943 as a liability on the shoulder girdle rather than the crown. This post was in the context of Quit India movement, abandoned at Gandhiji's suggestion. Participated in the 1941 Satyagraha along with her husband Kadapa Kotireddy. During this time, Kotireddy was imprisoned. During her lifetime, she served as a member of Kadapa municipality for 40 years. Fighting for a separate Telugu state was crucial in the history of Andhra Pradesh. The movement began in 1911. By then, the Swarajya movement was not widely publicized across the country. The Andhra Mahasabha was formed in 1912 in the wake of the movement. The Madras Presidency consisted of the districts of Srikakulam, Vishakhapatnam, East Godavari, West Godavari, Krishna, Gunturu, Nellore, Chittoor, Anantapur, Kadapa and Kurnool. Tamils predominated in the presidency, so the desire to separate Andhra from Madras and form a separate state subsided. Under these circumstances, Ramasubbamma was involved in the national movement on the one hand and on the other hand held consultations with Andhra leaders along with her husband Kotireddy about the Andhra movement. Fighting for Andhra Pradesh in particular is Ramasubbamma's ambition. In this context, she was also elected as the vice president of the Andhra state movement, toured throughout as part of responsibility management, organized Mahasabhas and created awareness among the people. At that time, Rayalaseema districts were known as ceded or Datta Mandalas. By then, Nizam to the British East India Company in the Deccan districts that were ceded in the year 1800 are called ceded districts. Ramasubbamma Kotireddy couple considered the name Datta Mandalam or ceded as an insult to the manhood of their area. Gadicherla Harisarvottama Rao, Kalluri Subbarao, Nivarti Mrutyunjaya Shastri, Chilukuri Narayan Rao and others also met frequently on this issue and came up with ideas, in which Ramasubbamma Kotireddy is one of the couple. In fact, Chilukuri Narayan Rao in 1928, it was suggested to put Rayalaseema instead of Datta Mandalam. This reference is popular with intellectual scholars. Dated November 17th and 18th, 1928, Nandyala political conventions were held in Datta Mandalam. Kadapa Kotireddy acted as the president. Ramasubbamma was also present at the meetings. The name Datta Mandalas was permanently removed from the area and the name Rayalaseema was given to Rayalaseema. Against feminism, Ramasubbamma formed the Women's Society in 1940 and fought vigorously for women's rights. She has also served as the state president of All India Women's Society. Every woman has avoided becoming literate. It worked with a strong determination to remove outdated unnecessary values from women. Strongly opposed sanctions on women. Every man gave lectures to encourage the women. Especially at that time, not only Muslims, even Hindu women wore the burqa. Ramasubbamma went to Hyderabad as the president for the 5th anniversary of Andhra Youth Council. All the women there came to the meeting wearing burqas. Then our Ramasubbamma spoke thus: "Those who have done wrong hide their faces. What did you do wrong? Remove the burqa and prove that you did nothing wrong. Then I'll start speaking." As soon as they heard this, all women fired one after the other. After that, she addressed. At that time, some meetings attended by men and women were also subjected to certain rules. Part of this was to sit the men on one side and the women on the other and place the tadpoles between them. Ramasubbamma condemned this practice. It was awakened everyone to put an end to the wed tradition. During her tenure as district board president, she worked tirelessly for the establishment of public schools and colleges in many parts of the district. In this order, Ramasubbamma worked hard for establishment of Women's Degree College in Kadapa in memory of her parents. On this occasion, she announced her donation of lakh of rupees and expressed her sincerity. The college was started by then Chief Minister Jalagam Vengal Rao. Ramasubbamma also played a major role in establishing a high school in Kadapa, especially for the blind. Served as a member of State Social Welfare Association. Also served as member of All India Social Welfare Board. Served as a member of the governing body of Sri Venkateshwara University. Served as a member of the Kadapa City governing body. Served as a member of the District Education Association. She also served as president of the Guild of Service. She has been a member of Commonwealth Congress for 20 years and has made her voice heard. Contributed to the creation of employment for the rural poor through the Khadi movement. Durgabai Deshmukh Sarojini Naidu was milked with eloquence. Durgabai Deshmukh was specially brought to Kadapa to hold the assembly and the district became an ideal for women. Ramasubbamma is a memorable woman who has held many positions with the encouragement of her husband and has made life worth living as the best leader and the best woman. Being a student from SKR and SKR Government Degree College, I am very proud to study in a college which not only gives me education but a huge inspiration for my further life. This is not the end of the history. Still, it reminds a lot. So, wait until the next video. Keep smiling, bye bye, and do not forget to subscribe my channel. Thank you.